Do you like my t-shirt? Do you know what the AF stands for?
Yeah, it would probably work out.
Autofocus.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
Hello mate.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
What's your name?
Tom.
Tom.
Aldridge.
Where do you work?
At Aquarium Gardens.
How long have you worked there now?
3 years, over a year full time now, but yeah, 3 years sort of part time on Saturdays mainly.
You've got designs on the place?
Designs?
Yeah, going to take it over.
Maybe one day. Not anytime soon, I don't think.
It's like a job interview, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we've known each other, what, 3 years, I guess?
Yeah, ever since I've been working there, I think, yeah.
You actually went to school with my stepson.
I did, yeah. He was in my form.
Yeah. But you've been scaping what? Were you scaping before you worked at Aquarium Gardens then?
Yes, but not very well. Just playing around with it, but nothing to this level anyway. It was just a few plants.
Was that what was your first tank?
I did a 30 cube first, but I had a little like 80 litre which I did, but it was pretty just
basic.
Endurance and Crips and what have you. But yeah, once I started working at Aquarium Gardens is when I really started doing some, well, I think decent scapes.
What made you get into it? What attracted you to aquascaping to start with?
I found the fish really interesting, really, and then that's why I started working at Aquarium Gardens on Saturday.
Because of the fish?
Because of the fish.
Oh, really? Not first on the plants yet?
No, I've done a bit of work in a sort of flower nursery that breeds plants and things like that, so I was kind of interested in plants, but I started because of the fish, and then just went from there really, found the plants really interesting, and now the fish are more of a bonus than anything else.
Yeah. Did you go to Spa-Shot?
I did. I went to Shuttleworth.
Shuttleworth. But you did a academic thing in...
Yeah, it was like fisheries and aquatic management.
Yeah, diploma or something.
Yeah, level 3.
Cool, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a beautiful scape, mate. It's so impressive.
Thank you.
This was your ILPLC entry?
Yes, yeah.
So you won't put any full frontals on?
Yeah.
Just in case they get a bit funny about the rules. But hopefully we'll feature it in Practical Fish Keeping magazine as well for you. Like Ariane did.
Yeah.
We'll get everyone at their shopping.
Yeah.
And how long's it been running for?
Since the end of February, so not that long really. It was probably a bit too young to do it properly entry.
February, so 3 months or so? 3 months?
Yeah. It was kind of end of February, beginning of March when I really planted and everything, so the rotales aren't quite as dense as what I would have liked for the photo, but
what rotala is that?
It's a mix of rotundifolia and rotala yaoye. I think there's a bit more orange juice in there as well.
Rotala yaoye?
Yeah, it's a new one. I think it's Aquadip.
Never heard of that.
I don't think it's a lot different to
like
rotundifolia.
Yeah, it's a rotundifolia.
It's slightly narrow-leaved, but it's not a lot different. Maybe a bit more colour, but it's...
Yeah. Is that Ludwigia palustris as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You were using the ADA Solar RGB, is
Yes,
it?
yeah.
Big fan?
I think it's really good, yeah. Especially for the reds, it's really good. Logistic's really good, even though it leaves a bit past its best. But I think it's really nice. I really like the vivid greens. I think that looks really cool.
Yeah, that's really good for greens, doesn't it?
Yeah. I had a Twin Star on the previous scape. Twin Star S, but I think that the Solar RGB is just leagues above it.
Tell you what, if we remember, I'll do some video of just running the Solar RGB and then running the Twin Star.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah.
And then even run them side by side in the edit.
Yeah.
And you can actually see in real time the difference. So you've got, what stems then? Ludwigia palustris, rotala, what was the name of it?
Yaoye.
Any other rotalas?
Yeah, well, I think just normal rotundifolia and then a bit of orange juice as well, but to be honest, it all looks pretty much the same.
Yeah. But do you think that's quite nice though? Because they are different.
Yeah.
And when you have a lot of the same thing, but they're only just slightly different, it makes it look more natural.
It does, yeah. It makes it look a bit less even, I think.
Yeah.
Breaks it up a bit, yeah.
And then you've got the Ludwigia palustris. Was that it for stems?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Stems, yeah.
And then you've got Eleocharis sicicularis mini.
Yeah.
Or it's called actually Priscilla now, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah, it's changed, yeah.
And do you know the Marseille's changed?
Yes, the Granata's changed to Manita, isn't it? Something like that, yeah. And I've got the rear cowl in Vietnam, so I thought that looked quite good. Having the LED chorus a bit further back for the change of depth.
The forced perspective.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I love the cherry shrimp. Yellow, what do you call Sakura yellows?
Yes,
are they?
that's it, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm actually colourblind, so the red ones blend into the green quite a lot, so I actually see the yellows better.
I'm colourblind.
It's pretty minor, but it's just from a distance I can't really... The cherry shrimp, the red ones don't pop out, so I actually see the yellow ones better.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So which colours do you see differently?
It's red and green. It basically... I don't know if I see them differently, I'm not sure, but they just blend into each other a lot, so if you had red berries on a bush, it would kind of blend in. I wouldn't see the berries from a distance, and it's the same with the shrimp.
You play snooker?
Not really.
Which moss is it?
It's just normal Java moss.
It's nice.
Yeah, I think it's quite good on that. It's a bit straggly at the moment. It looked its best for when the photo was taken. That was a bit longer, but I didn't want to trim it just for the video.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's good. I'll keep mine really thin next to my wood. Really like thin layer, because you can see more with the moss. But I did have quite bad staghorn algae on it, so I was pulling quite a lot of it away.
Yeah,
but there's some really stubborn bits that attach.
Yeah.
And you can really keep pulling, and you still get these really, really stubborn bits.
Oh, right.
And they're like super, like all the way against the wood. Do you know what I mean? Like really, really attached. You keep doing that, and then you eventually get the most compact.
Right.
Kind of moss growth. I'm going to do that. Well, I'm going to try. Well, see how long it takes. See how much patience I've got. But my scope line's 60 at the moment. That's
okay.
Yeah, it's quite nice. How old are you, Tom?
I'm 20.
You're 20. Yeah, we didn't even have internet back then.
No. Yeah.
When I was 20. No, imagine no internet. Can you imagine that?
Could be a different world. I don't know, it might be better in some ways.
Who knows? We live in luxury though, really, don't we?
Yeah.
We're very lucky to be born where we're born. And we can, luxury position to be able to have such a beautiful sort of slice of nature in your home, isn't it? What do you find pleasant about it? Why do you do it, Tom? Why do you love it so much?
I think I just like having the overall ecosystem and making something that I like the look of.
Yeah.
More than anything else, really. I don't really sit down in front of it and watch it for ages. I just like to tinker with it here and there.
Okay.
And it's actually the setting up process that I enjoy the most. Deciding where to put the plants and picturing what it's going to look like.
That initial creation phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is like when you get in the flow state, isn't it?
Yeah.
So did you play around with the hardscape in the dojo at Crown Gardens?
Yeah, for quite a long time before doing it. And then it always takes so long to get it even similar to how you did it in the dojo, because it changes here and then. It's a bit frustrating, but I prefer doing it in the sand bit than actually trying to do it in the tank.
What wood is it, and how many pieces are there?
It's riverwood. I'm not sure how many pieces there are. Over 15. There's
really?
quite a few bits.
Oh, okay. So they're quite simple pieces, and you've.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of different pieces in there crossing over each other, and there's quite a few smaller pieces near the back. But yeah, it's mainly riverwood.
And you glued it together?
Yeah, I've glued it all down to the rocks. Used quite a bit of glue. I don't like it when you're doing the maintenance and it's all bobbling around. I prefer it to be solid.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I've never glued mine. No. Should do.
Yeah.
I was maintaining my scaper line today and I was wobbling the wood, and it was annoying.
Yeah.
And then I did this workshop on Saturday. You guys helped out with the plants.
Yeah.
And I took some mature plants from my 400 and absolutely decimated it. And I just literally put my hand, this is 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
She put my hand right down to the bottom with the biggest swords and just ripped them out.
Oh, right.
And it was just like carnage.
Yeah.
And I just turned the light off because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
And I just pulled it all out. Spent like 5 minutes grabbing like mature, nice plants to scape at the workshop as well for my tank. All the other stuff was for Webby Kuza.
Yeah.
For the tie. And then spent today just sorting that out, the carnage.
Oh, okay,
basically.
yeah.
So it's been carnage for a while.
So have a layer of dust over everything, pretty much.
So I did 3 50% water changes today.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Siphoned every bit of soil off the foreground.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty hardcore.
That's what takes the longest for me in this tank, is it's so hard to get all the soil off the front.
Yeah.
Especially this rock is so close to the glass, you can't even get anything down. I can't even get a pro razor down it. So.
Are you going for that deliberate contrast between the black lava and the white?
Yes, I was. I thought it's quite ADA-esque to do a real contrast between the rock and the sand. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to take out all the sand and change it to a carpet at some point, just to switch it up a bit, and it would be a bit easier to maintain. But
I reckon just like LA Mini.
Yeah.
Maybe some Helanthium.
Yeah.
But just keep the Helanthium in check, and it complements the
goes quite well.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
And then obviously the hairgrass is spiky. Sometimes it's nice to have little pops of round texture, you know, like hydrocotyle.
Particular or something.
But that will clash, I think, with the Vietnam.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing a couple of bits of Albida Brown coming out. It's kind of similar.
Yeah, that's
shapely.
Good. Yeah.
Different colour.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
How long do you think you'll keep it going?
Hopefully a long time, this one. Yeah, at least a year.
What is that?
It's an Eheim something 600. They are good filters, yeah. Am I allowed to say that on the sponsored channel? It doesn't have the a heater in there, so it's not a thermo one. There are thermo ones, but it's not one. So it's just the temperature of the room.
So the pre-filter?
It doesn't have it has like a blue basket in the top, so it's not a removable one. It still takes just as long to sort of maintain, but it's pumps out a lot of flow. So
what's the flow rate?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's like 1,200 or something. Might be more than that, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. What media do you use then?
It's got some matrix. It's got some of the Eheim little balls which come with the filter. But yeah, it's a mix of all kinds of media in there.
How much time do you spend maintaining it?
Probably not as much as I should. Maybe an hour a week. It's not very much really.
Yeah. And did you maintain it especially for today?
I siphoned off any bits of soil off the sand and then topped it back up, and that's it. So it's not really that high maintenance, to be honest.
No.
I'm only running the lights for 4 hours a day. So
are you?
Not very long.
No wonder the stem's struggling.
Yeah. Well, I did it for 8 hours for about a month, but I've gone back to 4 hours now. It seems a bit easier to maintain, and I had no algae, not even green spot on the Anubias. It was completely clear, and then as soon as I moved it to 8 hours, I got a bit of green spot. So, but yeah, the stems definitely aren't as dense from doing 4 hours instead of 8.
What tank is it? Is it an Aquascape?
It's an Aquascape 900. Yeah.
Do you know that was originally my idea?
Yes. Yeah. Because it was the Aquascape, wasn't it?
I was the Aquascape.
Yeah.
And then 2016, worked with Evolution Aqua.
Yeah.
And then we came up with these tanks, cabinets, light stands, liquid fertiliser.
Yeah.
But that was it's a good experience learning about the trade, the industry.
Yeah, they're really nice sized tanks actually.
Do you like my t-shirt? Do you know what the AF stands for?
Yeah, it would probably work out.
Autofocus.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just quite.
Yeah, because I'm not into photography. Yeah, it's all about the autofocus.
Yeah. No, I gathered. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's obviously a neon tetra.
Yeah.
And this is actually from Dustin's fish tanks.
Oh, right. It would have been funny if they hadn't done a cardinal tetra on it, but.
What, and it's saying neon AF with a cardinal tetra.
Yeah.
Most people wouldn't know the difference.
No.
It'd be like your own private joke.
Yeah.
Like walk around feeling superior.
Yeah.
Because you know the difference.
Know nobody else does.
Yeah. You got any other friends who's into scaping?
Only my colleagues, really.
Yeah.
But,
Ariane.
Yeah.
Is the best out of you two?
Me or Ariane?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, I'll overlay some Ariane's.
Yeah.
Next to this one. You know, like we did the Twin Star and the Solar RGB.
Yeah.
We'll do the same with you on Ariane's tank.
Yeah.
I could do upgrading the Cichlid tank, to be honest, at home near the Highline 300.
Yeah.
It's probably 30 or 40 fish. Although I added another filter today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've got a biomass 850 already.
Yeah.
With some various Fritz media, chemical media.
Yeah.
To a bit like Purigen, a bit of Maru's nitrate and phosphate as well.
Okay.
To slow down algae growth on the rocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crystal clear, the water. It lasts about a month or two, and you have to change it.
Right.
But yeah, I did another Biomaster 600 today.
Okay.
So that's brand new.
Yeah.
And that's actually going to be used for the Scope Line 60.
Okay.
An empty one. So I'm just seeding it. Water's really clear in here. Do you use Purigen, did you say?
Yeah, there is Purigen in there. There's also a fine sort of filter floss pad which comes with the e-homes in there as well. Doesn't seem to cut down the flow too much, but
nice.
yeah, it seems to polish it quite well. I use clear water after I do a water change as well.
Is that ADA?
Yes, yeah.
What does that do?
Basically it's like a flocculant or whatever you call them, and it just binds all the particles.
Oh, flocculant, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you dechlorinate?
Yes, yeah.
What do you use?
Just prime.
Silicone prime?
Yeah. I just
Not not the trendy soft drink.
No, not the trendy soft drink. I don't use that.
Who makes that?
Logan Paul and KSI, isn't it?
I use Fritz Complete.
Yeah.
It's like a generic, high quality. Yeah, does everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But very concentrated.
Yeah, I just fill up from the tap outside up to. Although in the winter I do it with a mixed tap, then pump it from a bucket into here, and then just a chlorinate at the end.
So was it 200 litres?
Yeah, just under. Yeah.
And what fish have you got? Danios?
Oh, they're glue like danios. Yeah.
They're quite small, weren't they?
They're quite small, quite shy as well.
Yeah.
Not out a lot. And they do seem. I've had a couple jump out, but there's about 40 in there. So.
That is always one of the dangers of rimless.
Yeah, and danios as a general. But they're really pretty when they're out. They've got really nice sort of orange accents on them. They're in the Awase Scape Line 60 at Aquarium Gardens, so that's how I saw them and thought that looked nice in my scape. I was going to do the sedge tetras because I quite like the look of them with the sort of taller bodied, but then I decided I'd go for something which is a bit more interesting, a bit more coloured to them, but still quite subtle. It's not too flashy.
Oh, they are lovely fish. I kept these with Galaxy Boreas, terrestrial paradanials, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
In a shallow.
Okay, yeah.
Do you think you'll be in the aquascaping industry long term, or what do you think?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Depends what kind of crops up.
Yeah.
It is quite a niche industry still.
What did you qualify in then with your college?
That was just fisheries and aquatic management.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like level 3. You got 3 grades which are equivalent to 3 A levels, but not really.
Yeah. I mean, you're only 20, mate. You've got so much time.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know what I wanted to do till I was late 30s.
Right. Yeah.
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 Dick in her hand the rest of the time. That's okay. Yeah. That's life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Make all your mistakes, learn from them, grow, and then hopefully don't make them again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan.
The shrimp are doing really well.
They're breeding quite a lot in there. I think they're a bit more feisty than the usual.
Can I take some with me?
Yeah, if you can get them out.
Yeah, have you got a net?
Okay.
Yeah, right.
They're originally, I think they're from Jeff, and then Steve gave me these ones.
That is the quickest shrimp I have ever seen. Fair play, mate. See the speed he was going. I do, mate. Don't want to cause any more distress.
Yeah.
This looks nice.
Yeah, coming up the top. Yeah.
Which moss is it? Is it still the Java?
Moss, yeah.
It's nice and moist, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's really tight on it.
Do you use the moss cotton, the ADA moss cotton?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go, guys. Enjoy. You could do with removing that leaf, mate.
Yeah, it's Foster's best, isn't it?
Shall I do it for you?
Yeah, sure.
I just love getting my hands wet. Do you know what I mean? Do you like nature in general, or just more aquarium stuff?
Yeah, I've always been quite into animals, so...
Oh, okay.
That sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like the whole kind of ecosystem of it all. It's all quite interesting.
Everything's linked, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all part of the... Oh dear. Something eating them, do you reckon?
I don't know, they're quite old leaves, so I'm not sure.
Just doing a bit of maintenance for you, mate. I suppose I better go home soon. I didn't get to sleep till 2:30 last night.
Oh, right.
It was so warm.
Oh, I can't sleep in the heat.
And for some reason, I just couldn't sleep. Didn't do anything particularly that would have kept me awake normally, but yeah. I normally sleep by 9, 10.
Oh, right.
And wake up at sort of 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm similar. Wake up at sort of midday.
What, for work?
No, I'm usually a bit earlier than that for work.
Yeah. They say that you should try to wake up and go to bed at the same time every night.
Right.
And if you do that regularly enough, then gradually your sleep period gets longer.
Yeah.
What soil?
Tropical. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. It was Amazonia. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What fertilisers?
I'm just using APT Complete.
Is that a light ground?
It is, yeah.
With a blue tinge?
Yeah, blue film on it.
CO2?
Yeah, CO2 on there.
What reg do you use?
It's just an old one. I think it's actually TMT, but
wow, old
yeah, I
school.
was probably going to change it to a strideways at some point, maybe next time.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got a twin manifold one set up on mine.
It's really good actually, strideways. And vertical ones.
Yeah, it's really interesting. A couple of years ago, I was sent anonymously some regulators that seemed identical to those, and I just said, "Can you just give us your honest opinion on these?"
Yeah.
And so I tested them, and they were great.
Yeah.
And now they've brought them out,
Yeah.
or someone's brought that same model out. So yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, they're really good.
How much are they?
About 155, I think.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
So that's really good. Dual stage.
Yes, yeah, they are, yeah. It's more than the CO2 Art one, which is kind of a well-known one, but it's a lot better built than the CO2 Art one. Yeah, I'd definitely buy strideways over CO2 Art.
Yeah. For a while, CO2 Art were the only well-known CO2 brand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like CO2 Supermarket.
Yeah.
My first reg was a Denelay.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like brass, like really old school.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll leave it there, mate. Get home and see my beautiful wife and beautiful doggies.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for letting me come in and film your tank.
That's all right. Yeah. It's good to have you.
Yeah, I'll get some B-roll and then say cheerio.
Cool.
Alright, thanks, Tom. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, nice.
Good luck in the ILPLC.
Thank you, yeah.
Dave took the photo, didn't he?
He did, yeah, so I'm aiming for top 5.
Top 5?
100.
Yeah. No, you'll be. What does everyone think in the comments? What did Tom get? What will Tom get in the IPLC? It's going to be about 2,500 entries usually, is there?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
I'm saying top. I'll give you my highest estimate and my lowest. Okay, so my highest, I'd say 320.
Okay.
Lowest, 1,100.
Okay.
So the average of those, 700.
700, yeah. That's fine. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Let us know what you think in the comments, those that know what I'm talking about. Alright, love to you all. Stay peaceful. Cheerio. Oh, I did this epic. Do you like dogs?
Yes, yeah.
Do you want to see a video of my dogs?
Yeah, go on.
That's Betty.
Yeah.
She's nearly 2 now.
Oh, right.
They've got these bones with bone marrow in the middle.
Okay.
And it just takes them like months to get it all out.
Alright.
Yeah.
She's really cute. I saw her when she was just a puppy.
Yeah. She's really dinky compared to Tommy. Tommy's about 10 kilograms.
Oh, right.
And Betty's about 6.5.
Oh, okay. Quite big difference then.
Yeah.
Is that because she's female?
Females are generally a little bit smaller, but she's particularly small for the breed, and Toby is quite big for a breed, so they're extremes.
Yeah.
When I'm not working, that's what I do, basically, just play with the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I walk with them, take them for walks, listen to podcasts,
Yeah.
listen to audiobooks, do a lot of running.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't work very hard anymore.